Alright everybody, welcome back 2K23. PGA Tour 2K23. We got the Northwest Open at Chestnut Hollow. I don't know if I've ever played that course, but it's another major. And we only actually have, including this one, 11 tournaments to go in our first season of career mode. And I think there's 5 more, including this one, 72 hole ones, because that includes the 3 playoffs. There's this major and I think one more major. We got Willie Z as our rival again, but it's not really a thing. I went to the TaylorMade clubs as our sponsor to try and max those out because we only need 3 more. We get a red hat, another ball fitting, which we haven't gotten yet, and the Sim Max driver. Oh wait, there's a ball fitting. So what? Hold on. What are the ball fittings? Why did I go here? Are those just the balls? These are all just putters and stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. Weird. I don't know. We'll see, because the next, I think the next thing for Titleist is, yeah, so when we get to tier 8, which we should possibly after the first round, we'll see what that is. I feel like it's just a ball sleeve, which I don't even use, so.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside
Par 70, 7,200 yards. Par 70s are always harder.
The course following our featured group today.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these 2 players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving, can't they? While he might remind you of Happy Gilmore's caddy, this player is one to beat. And good luck in this rivalry because you're going to need it.
I can't believe they referenced that. That's awesome.
What are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards, wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Oh, wow. That went far.
Yeah, quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That's not gonna break.
Ooh, right by
But yeah,
the
I
hole.
can't believe they actually referenced
Putting
that.
for
That it,
Starting the round at
I don't know if it was actually Adam Sandler or just somebody that had an account that had his name. But it tweeted like, I can't remember what it was, but it was something about him being a caddy and now he's on the tour or whatever. And then Zalatoris actually tweeted back, you know, something. It was funny. It was a good back and forth. Ah, I knew that was pulled, but it was perfect.
Good drive. That one should find the fairway.
It was a good,
What kind of shot are they facing
it was a
here,
cool
Henny?
thing.
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
Needs this one to kick right. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Yeah, and so far, our putts have all been pretty downhill. We're not putting ourselves in great position. Oh my God, I was going to say, but we've holed a
3 feet to go here to
banger.
the hole.
This for par.
So no movement there. He stays at even.
Scotty
with the car.
Scheffler's minus 4 through 3.
Let's see what happens here at the
Okay.
third hole.
Gotcha. We don't want to go down here.
Going
Okay.
with the
That
7.
should be. It should go left.
Put
Not
the
that
indicator
much.
on and it's taking a right turn.
Damn it.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been
That's pretty
nice?
much as best as we could do.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Looking good.
My thumb slipped.
And down she goes.
So somewhere in those 3 holes, Scheffler went birdie, birdie,
So,
eagle.
no movement on the leaderboard
Somewhere
there,
in there.
remaining at even overall.
Yeah, now he's minus 5 through 4. What in the...
Teeing off here at the 4th.
I've come to the conclusion that we're not gonna... We're probably not winning a major.
Oh, no, is that heading
Especially
towards
not
the
with
bunker?
that. I thought I could carry
Well,
that.
let's see how
but-
this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
We could possibly still win the FedEx Cup. We just need 1 win, and then we gotta, keep Tiger back.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
We're
5
not
shots
gonna do
off
it
the lead.
like this, but. Oh yeah, I got the. Damn it! I was focusing on the wedges. We got the
And
Titleist
here we are with
wedges.
their 4th. 5 strokes behind our leader.
About to be 6.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip.
Damn.
Top shot.
You can't break your par streak with a bogey.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
That is absolutely spot on.
So with that win, we really shouldn't get to the rough.
Second shot here on
Especially
the
since I lofted it. That was a pitch. Okay. Perfect. Tad bit of a
Has
pull.
got this thing dialed in
that
here,
worked out.
looking good.
Look at that. We could be under
That's a
par
good
if we
way to
hadn't
bounce back
bogeyed.
from the drop shot at the last hole. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
This is a tough course.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Well,
Oh,
I know
and our
that we're in
first
a
par
booth and
5,
not
of
right up close to
course.
it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Well played, mate. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Only 98% power.
All
Was
we
it
can do is hope
enough?
now, because that
No.
was never going down the fairway.
And of course,
And from the green
on
side
our first
rough
par
here,
5, we can't even birdie it. We might not even par it. Come on.
and he's down there. You got a read?
We're
Why?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Why? Oh, I
This is
smashed
huge
it.
for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Bogey on a par 5.
Well, that'll avoid a number of
Smashed
drop shots. Well hold. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
That was a
Opting for the 100,
bad
I think.
swing, but it didn't turn
This
out.
one looks like it's
that
going
bad.
left. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
We need to get
Trailing
under
by
par
8
before
strokes
we
now
get
after that
to
hole. Here we find ourselves
the
on the tee
back
of a
9,
par
or we
4.
are not in good shape. That is not gonna help us.
Well,
Oh my
I'm
God.
sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Time to play from the bunker. Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left.
Our
for
short
par
game
here.
is doing okay.
Now 8 shots back after that hole.
It's just the
Time now
long
to take
stuff
in the
right now
ninth
that's not doing great, which is quite the
Oh, that
opposite
was
of what it's
flushed.
been.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got
Uphill.
about 140, I'd say.
Needs this one to kick right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
We need it too.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Did I hit it? I did,
Okay,
but we
steady
didn't.
now.
I pushed the
Big
hell
putt
out
for
of it.
par coming up. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
We need to pop off on
We've
the back
reached the
nine.
beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th. Well,
Man,
on the
with-
tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, you couldn't paint
With
a
the
better
wind
picture. Gorgeous
just
swing.
in our face the entire time. It's not easy. And the first par 5 we couldn't even go for. This one we
Lovely
really
effort,
couldn't
that.
either.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Tough. Little slow, a little pull. Come on, roll a little bit
12
further
feet to
than
the cup
that.
coming up.
Oh, it's uphill. We need this. And it,
Oh,
I know
so
I pushed it a
close.
little bit,
Well, this would be a good one.
but it
mate.
almost
It's for
didn't
par.
break at all.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Again, another par 5 we can't even birdie.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway from about 100 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Ah.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Ah.
Well, a little
Well,
off the target with that one.
Sorry guys,
Oh,
but
look at
this one
that.
just
The
won't be
wind
our
just
tournament, I
wreaking
guess.
havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
I know you shouldn't count yourself out so early, but look at that.
Henny, you've had the chance
Just
to
about
have a look over
max
this one.
spin.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the
Just
cup.
couldn't stop it.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Let's head to the 12th hole. Going
Damn
with
it.
the 6 iron here. That's disappointing.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, that was a beauty. This putt for par here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
We need to...
Now 8 shots back after that hole.
Jesus,
Time
man.
to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
I don't even know anymore.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Always difficult to get a gauge of the exact distance when playing uphill to the green. Choosing the 9 iron here.
Oh my god,
That's a shame.
I was
Had a
hoping the
chance to hit
wind
the
could
green, but
carry it.
Couldn't quite get there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh. I think the only thing we really could have done
Playing
there
their
was maybe
fourth shot.
flopped it.
Oh,
And that's
wonderfully
another
played
bogey.
chip shot.
Yeah, this
Great
is honestly
touch.
the worst position we've ever been
Sitting
in
at
a tournament.
couple over for the day.
'Unfortunately,
Tied for
backing up slowly
122nd.
but
We are
surely on
almost
that
in
leaderboard,
last
Luke.
place.
That should find the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the 6 iron.
How is that fast?
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
It's gonna go right. Oh, not too
Well, it
bad.
was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
I mean, it's not an easy course.
Currently at 2
But-
over par. Well, let's get amongst
Being
this
where we
15th
are.
hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Yeah, they're good momentum.
I mean, we
makers,
need to
those
birdie
ones.
every hole
Good putt for birdie.
going in. It's a good start.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I mean, we kind of have to.
Yeah, that one will play. Time for the
I mean,
second
I don't know
shot
how aggressive you
at
can
the
be on
16th.
one you... I mean, you have no chance of getting on. Ooh, slow, okay. Interesting.
This putt is about 8 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, it just doesn't break like I think.
It's looking solid.
Man.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold.
The ones that I usually
Some
will
lovely
do that
momentum for this
with,
player moving up the leaderboard.
and, you know, I'll move it that far over, bring it back, just tap it.
Here we are at the
They're not
17th
breaking.
tee. Going with the hybrid.
I touch slow, and it's left.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
It keeps doing
Missing
that.
it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Okay, step 1 complete. Out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Par putt coming up here. Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
9 under
Teeing off here at the lucky last.
on a
The
major.
18th.
It's a little ridiculous, I
That
think.
drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough.
Fuck you,
Getting ready to play their third.
jackass.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
A round now in the books.
Finish.
Good luck
I mean,
next time.
level par. Like I said,
Well, that was certainly a tale of 2 nights.
I don't know. Putting the
Richard.
CPU
Well
on
done for this player
hard
to fight
seems
for
to
us,
have been
obviously.
Well, that's
A big
what they
mistake.
had to do after that opening 9.
when they were on
It
normal.
was- it wasn't going to be
They
pretty if
couldn't
they
get
had the
past,
back nine
like,
to match
4
the front
under
nine.
a
Thankfully,
round.
They turned it around.
They couldn't do it.
Got it back on the back 9.
I could shoot
Hopefully
2
a
under
better
a
day
round
ahead.
and win.
Well, that's all.
But then you put them on hard, and their worst is 7 under a round. And it's insane. And especially that course wasn't very. It's
2K
not
Sports
too
in
tough, but it's not an
association with
easy
the
one.
PGA Tour is proud to bring you the
9
season-long
under
race for the FedEx Cup.
After round 1,
We're
I
at the
mean,
Northwest Open.
really.
Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Luke, this player's trailing currently, but let's face it, there's so much golf left to be played. I really think if they stay the course and continue playing the way they are, they've got a great chance of getting a victory here.
This is an exciting one, Rich.
I
Let's get
don't.
into the action.
Because those
That's
leaders
lovely
don't
weight,
falter.
hitting it right up by the hole.
They'll
Excellent
probably
job.
end up at, I guarantee you they end 30 under
Here we are at the second tee. And after that part,
by the final
looking for
four,
something
or
good here.
the final round. I
Watch
bet you
that
it's 30
spin
under
play,
wins
that's
it.
Beautiful. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. Had a fantastic drive.
Ah, slow. That could work out. No, it's not short.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Okay.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Teeing off here at the third hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Opting for the
Man.
9-iron. This one looks like it's going left. That's not what they were looking for.
Again,
Found the
I'm
green
not
side
seeing
bunker.
how these are
Looking
that
for an up and down
fast.
here. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. He's got this for his
We're
par.
putting pretty damn good.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even
We
par.
just can't get anywhere near the
A
hole
long par four this
on our
hole.
second shot. We're having to save our par on
Good-looking
everything.
shot this.
And unfortunately, too, Tiger Woods is
Lining
now
up
in
from
second
around
place, so
160 yards.
it's really not
Slightly
looking
elevated
like
green. They're gonna need to take a little extra
we'll
club
be
to get it
able
all the way
to
back there.
even compete for the FedEx
Ooh,
Cup
this would
just
be handy if he
because
bounce right. Good mid-range putt this one. An 18-footer.
he's like Justin Thomas in
Good
2K21.
line.
They just
And this one is for his par.
they
So no
don't
movement
come
on
out of the
leaderboard,
top
remaining
5.
At even overall. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
And the only reason we're even in it, you know, we won one tournament, but then everything else we've been grinding to get into like second and third.
Oh, wonderful shot.
Or in the top
And a
5,
chance for
really.
birdie at the 5th.
'Cause that's the thing, we've been
Is about 10 feet from the
we've been really good at
Well, that'll play.
getting into
And
the
that
top
will take
5.
him to 1 under.
It's just getting that victory ever since changing the
Let's see what
CPU
happens here on the 6th.
to hard. That's what's been really tough.
Well, this should find the short grass. This shot here from about 240 yards. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's a shame. Just leaking left that one.
That touch of a pull really hurt
And
us.
here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going down? This putt coming up is for birdie. Trailing by 8
Alright,
strokes now
2
after that
under.
hole.
Tiger Woods now leads it long.
Ooh, we're
That
at the
scares
par
me a
3
little
here.
bit.
I love these holes.
Not really. I know he's gonna capitalize and win that FedEx Cup one more time. That was a great hybrid.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
For another.
Surely it's going to.
Oh yeah.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Lovely, lovely rim.
That's
he's
Rich
down
Beam would
there.
say.
Setting up here
That
from
works
about
8 days a week, or whatever the hell he
195
always
yards.
says.
Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Oh man, I,
Needs this to kick a bit
off
left.
of that lie, I really thought that was going to
Okay,
go
not the
left
best
a
result, but
lot
a chance to
more
get up and
than
down.
it did.
Getting ready to play their third. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
And the funny thing is, it's very risky hitting driver on like
With an elevated approach
60
ahead,
to
they'll
70%
have to make
of these
sure they've
holes.
got enough club.
But you have to because, well, I guess not on this one, but most of them you'd be
Well,
so
they'd love a little
short.
bounce to the right here.
Like you'd have a 5-iron in on every par
And
4,
here
it
we
would
are with
seem.
the third shot.
I pushed it.
Oh, gee, that line
Oh,
was
I should
looking
have pushed
good,
it a little
wasn't
bit more.
As we
Damn.
make the turn, it's always good
Damn,
to
damn,
reflect on
damn.
what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching
And
has
through
been
9, we're
fun.
minus 3
This
through
player's
9,
behind their
so I mean
rival
we're
as we
doing
make the turn. It'll be fun to see
better
how
than we
this
were.
matchup shakes out.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Got the 5s downhill, wind helping. Switch to that 6-iron. A little
Looks to be
slow,
going with
but
the
the,
6-iron.
everything's going to the left, so that should be good. It won't stop, unfortunately. Yep, that 6-iron is going to land about 30 yards
This
back
person
and then
displays the power
finish
game in
right
pure
there.
fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going.
Tiger's not even on there anymore.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Okay, I thought it was fast.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Just a tad bit slow.
This one needs to kick left.
Oh yeah.
Oh, tidy looking shot that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Nope. I pushed it.
Just didn't fall.
And that push is what did
It's
it.
just about 3 feet away.
It's funny, I
Our
went from
leader
pulling
is a
every
couple of
putt,
shots
and
up at this
in this
stage.
tournament I'm pushing all my putts.
Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
It's downhill, wind helping.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Again, slow,
Feeling strong, going
but
for
it's
less
left.
club.
Ooh, that ended up really good though.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Ah, he's beating us
And
right
racking
now,
up
I'm
their
pretty
5th
sure.
birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Yeah, Will's 7 under.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Slow
Well,
and
you're gonna need to
left.
think of your second shot already,
I
because
mean,
that one's
come
beached.
on.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks
Awful.
like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Man, I hate that so much. It's
That
a
was
par
little untidy,
4.
wasn't it?
You hit it
Getting ready to play
300 and
their
something
third.
yards, but you can't even make it to the green. I don't know about all that. When can the pro not make it to the damn green on a par 4, even when they're in the rough? It's pretty rare,
And he needs this.
but in this
to
game,
save
it's like
par.
80% of the time. And we're gonna drop a shot here,
That was a gallant attempt.
doing so well, and then
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Currently at -4 overall.
because it was like we
Not
either
much
hit a
happening,
partial
moving
pitch
down the leaderboard,
and
never a good sign.
risk hitting it a
tee shot
minuscule
looks pretty
on the
good.
slow side and having it just not
What's
even
in
get
front of
on the
him there,
green
Henny?
Setting up here from about
Or I
175
hit the flop.
yards.
and
What a
guarantee
drive
that I get
was.
on,
F1, watch out.
but probably nowhere
Going
near.
with the 8-iron here.
Of course I pushed it.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And a par putt awaits him. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Cuts +1. Good thing we went on a birdie streak. Slow.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. A chance to move to 5 under par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And
Yeah,
that
these
putt will give them birdie number 6
this
on
course,
the
they
day.
just don't break as
And with
much
that, he'll move to 5 under par.
as all the others.
Our
17.
leader is up by
Leader
4 shots
17
now.
under after not even finished
Lovely
with his
momentum
second
for this
round.
player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
You can't. Like, you would get no advantage playing this aggressive, even if
And
you
this
pulled
shot
it
here
off.
coming up from around 130 yards.
You're an idiot, Rich.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Not bad. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Keep forgetting it's not going to break as much as I think.
Ooh, right by the
Damn
hole.
it.
An opportunity to make their par. It's on a good line.
That
And
really
it
should
goes
have
for
went
the
in.
par. Currently at -5 now for the event. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every
Come
day
back
with a
down.
rhythm like that.
Not a bad approach, that one.
You're telling
Right
me this
inside the
didn't
birdie
roll
range,
down
but
that
you never
hill.
know. Hole
But
a
if
long
I
one,
just tap
still
it, it won't
counts.
stop.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
He's looking
Sure.
to hold this to tie with Will Zalatoris.
Ouch.
Yeah, look at that.
hurts.
I tapped it and it didn't
9-foot
stop. You're
chance
telling
here.
me
Well, that's a
it
momentum
started to come
maintainer.
down the
Well
hill
done.
when I hit it. And it just stops
Currently 5
dead.
under overall.
But I can just tap it. Just tap it. And it goes 35 feet. It's just like,
Now take the stroll to
You
the
can't
final tee
have
of this
that.
round.
that contradicts what it
Well, I like
is.
the look of
It's
the
like,
line here. This should find the fairway.
and it looks so
All guns
stupid when it
blazing here.
stops
They've
because
got
it looks
full
like
attack mode on.
there was something in the ground that just stopped it. Like it hit something and just stopped. It's not like it stopped on its own. It doesn't look like that. I tried to overpower it, but we only got
Ooh, that was a
101.
little loose, wasn't it? Getting ready to play there.
For some reason, except for legend difficulty, it's very hard to overpower shots for me. Like, I can't do it.
And he's down there. You got to read.
But on
Yeah, they've
legend,
left
I
it
can
in the
overpower
perfect
it
spot here, just
and that's
below
really the only
hole.
way
They can be aggressive up the hill.
for me to hit a good drive.
Oh, just missed.
Of course it did.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
All right, 5 under
The
this
putt
round.
drops, and this player is finished
But
for
there's
the
like
day.
there were like 4 putts that should have went
So
down
not a bad effort here on
at
day 2,
least.
Rich, but
We
it
should
looks
have
like
been
they've got a bit
9
of
under
work
on
left
this
on the
round, which is
table.
crazy.
Well, they've
And
got
look,
a lot of work right
9
now.
under
They
first
had a good
round,
round of golf, but
9
unfortunately,
under
everybody around
second
them had a
round.
better round of golf. So they are ways back, and they need to make something happen tomorrow.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports.
At
On
this
behalf
rate,
of Rich
it's
Bean,
gonna be
the entire
35 under
hard-working
that
folks and
wins.
team here. I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next
Iron
time.
lie. I don't think I need that. Why did I get that?
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to begin. pleased you could join us for this third round action. Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. And Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Well, I tell you what, they've gotten a lot out of their game up to this point in time. They're either going to have to get more out of it, but if they continue playing the way they are and the short game fails them, let's face it, they're going to go tumbling down the leaderboard.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens.
There's only 2 people
We've arrived at a par
even
4
in
hole.
contention.
But
The
there's no doubt
leader
they'd have some positive
in
vibes
second
coming off that
place, and
birdie.
second
Let's see if
place
they
is
can keep it
4
rolling.
back.
From about 130 yards here.
Went straight down.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Okay. Still work
What a
out.
gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here at the second.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
I know. See,
Okay, steady now.
what the hell is that? I
This
barely.
putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
I was gonna say I know
This
they
is
don't
what they
break,
have
but it
left for
looks
a
like it
par.
breaks a ton.
Was on a
And
good
then look,
line.
that one broke, and I pulled it. Screw this.
Job
man.
done. Let's head to the next. Currently 5 under for the event. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
Oh, that one didn't go left when it was slow. Huh.
Great shot.
Like
Well,
they
that's
did
a
every other
big putt
time.
to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Yeah, you'll take that.
I can't not aim it way out there when literally every
Stepping up
tournament,
the standings after that effort.
and it's showing that much break. You know, it breaks
This
10
hole
foot.
is a long par 4.
You can't just, you know, not
This
put it out
looks to be
there.
heading for the cut stuff.
I feel like I'm gonna miss it on the low side by
Henny,
5
what are you
feet.
seeing down there?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Thank you, Rich.
That's
I
frustrating.
pulled that one, I know,
An
but
opportunity
still.
to make a par here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a
Yeah, you're
terrific
telling
shot
me.
in. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Oh, well done. That's nicely
Man,
done.
coming into this tournament too,
What's
I
in
was
front of them,
thinking,
Henny, with this putt?
you know, this is
He's
it.
got just over 16
This
feet
is the one we're
here.
gonna win.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
I was like,
They needed
you know, they might go 6 to 7
And that
under
moves
each
them to
round. I
-6
was like,
for
I'm
the
gonna try to
tournament.
do a
And
little
after
bit better
that
than
good
that,
play,
you know.
moving up the leaderboard.
Nah,
Time to tee off at the 6th.
not this one.
Oh, well played.
God.
And here we are with the 3rd
This is a
shot.
tough par 5. Perfect pitch. You don't see many of them from me anyway.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
We're tied
Our
with
leader
Will.
is up by 4 shots now. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Mm. Wow. Slow and left.
That's a little wayward.
I don't
What
know,
a
man.
rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is
Okay,
yours.
that's fine.
And
I
after that
I
par,
knew it was
we're looking
slow.
for something good here.
Good God, this par 4 and I gotta use my damn 3-wood. How long is this hole? I
Getting
still
ready to
couldn't
play
get it
their
on the
third.
green.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Yes, very smooth.
I'll say
tempo
it's
there
like
on
your
that chip.
rivals
And just keeping it in neutral on the
the
leaderboard.
first go around are just on easy
Teeing off
mode.
now on the 9th hole.
Because I think only like 3 or 4
Oh,
of
this
them
one looks
even
to be
got
heading down
to
the
under
runway.
par.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Pulled it just
oh,
a
this
little
needs
bit.
a little
but
right turn
wow,
glide.
that really went left.
That's well played.
Well, I guess our
Pin
lie
high.
was left
That's
and
mark
the
of a
wind
ball
was
striker.
as well.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
He's in a tie for 14th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we?
Before we could go over that, but that wind. Stay in the fairway. Thank you. I'm gonna say these holes are hard enough, since you can't even reach them
it's
without
into the
going
rough
into
for
the
mine.
rough. It's not in the rough, Luke. You're
Sitting
an
at
idiot.
8 under.
You're dumb. So you know it's not gonna stop. Max spin, and we put it right there on the
Looking
front
dirty
of the green.
This one's looking good. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Kinda like it. He's feeling it.
He's in a share of 12th place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Leaders haven't even started.
Picking it up on the 11th hole here.
Ah. Carry it. You do carry it like
Good
10 to
shot there.
15 yards further when
Do you
you
like the view
put some
from where you're
loft on
standing,
your
Henny?
This breeze just starting to
I pulled it.
blow, but it's
Oh, I
a
hit it
helpful
fast.
breeze. It's one that
when you
like.
put some
Gotta
loft on your
club
driver.
down a little
Good
bit.
God, why did that roll
yourself an
so far?
opportunity.
It was a loft wedge pitch.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Wasn't that downhill? Nah.
Oh, so close.
Of course, that's the one that breaks.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Opting for the 5-iron. A quality shot that.
Why was that
What are we
20
looking
yards
at for this putt, Henny?
right?
This is about 24 feet for him here. And this putt to draw even with Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, we ain't making this.
This has a real chance.
And he holds it.
I
What a
was
putt. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that
I was
shot.
wrong.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Yeah, who would have thought? Not me, I'll be honest. Definitely not me. I mean, we have been putting good. But, yeah, definitely didn't think that was going to be anywhere near the hole.
He's currently in a share of 11th place.
You lied to me. You said I would
Next
tie
up
Will.
is this 2-shot hole.
I am not tied.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Elevated green up there. Luke's going to need to take one extra club here, I believe.
I did, but I also hit it slow. So, it's not as close as it should be. But it's not too
And the
bad.
effort, that one. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt.
Ah.
Ooh,
Oh.
that'll sting a bit.
I even pushed it to the right,
don't
and
mind
it
this
still
putt.
somehow missed on the other
With
side.
this putt, he'll get one up on Will Zalatoris. What a match this has been.
He finds himself in a share of 11th.
I don't know how it missed on that
Right,
side,
getting into
considering it
our
was
final
breaking
stretch.
the other
Time
way.
to tee off here at the 14th. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass.
Okay.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7.
got great connection here. Yeah, this is a
Should have put a lot of spin or some
Yeah,
loft or
they
something.
Houdini'd
'Cause
that.
good God, that carried
That's
a lot
brilliant.
further than I thought it was.
What are we looking at for this putt,
I honestly
Henny?
didn't even think
This
it was
one
going to
will
get
run
anywhere near the
uphill.
hole. But it basically flew that distance.
That was a gallant attempt. That's a solid par. He finds himself currently
Man, I
tied
don't
for
think
12th.
we're gonna. I think
The
Will's
honour is
gonna.
yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
I think he's gonna
Well, on the tee
butcher
now,
us.
coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Should find the green.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
We're tied with Will, so he
And maybe
bogeys.
feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This is as aggressive as we can be, Rich. Okay. This is as close
Second
as we
shot
could
here
possibly
On the
get.
16th.
Oh, fast and a pull. It might not be bad though. Oh yeah, that was good.
You love watching.
I
people play
aimed
the
it so
game
far
off
to the
like
right
this. It
because
looks
I was
so
like,
easy.
It should
This putt
roll
just 5 feet
all
away
the
from
way
hole.
down towards the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Now 8 shots back after that hole.
We're ahead of Will, but we only
And
have
an
2 holes
opportunity
to play.
awaits
He
as they
has.
step onto this tee of the
I
par
can't
3.
remember. I saw what it was and I just immediately forgot.
Opting for the
Perfect,
hybrid, I
just a
think.
tad bit of a pull,
They're going
unfortunately.
with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
I don't think we
Well,
would have been
I see
near
the
the
scorecard
hole,
that
but
doesn't
we
look
would have
good with
definitely
a
had
two
an
on it.
easier putt than this. Yeah, I knew I didn't move far enough to the
Oh,
left.
that's too bad. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice line.
Alright, see if we can at least birdie
Good
the
job.
last. It's a
Nice
par
par.
5. Get a 13 under, you know, that was
Trailing
a
by
decent
8 strokes
round.
now after that hole.
And like I said, our second and our third rounds
And now
are
teeing
good.
off on the final
They're
hole
good.
of this round.
It's that first round, and that's just like when I was playing in the
This
TGC
one's looking
Tour
good off
stuff.
the tee. That should find the
You
short
know,
stuff.
every single first
They've
round
had a chat with the caddy,
on
and
True
they're
Sim
going for
and
it. This
on
one's
Legend
on.
difficulty, the first round was awful. But then every round
Ooh,
after that
staying
was really
aggressive.
good.
Going for the green.
Well, we got on, but that doesn't say too much. Because
Well, that's certainly
gonna be a
showcasing all their
tough
talents
putt.
there.
Oh.
That's impressive.
I thought we were way
Using the
further
big
away than
muscles
this.
to get it home in 2
It's going
there.
to the right, coming back
A
to
fair
the
bit on the line
left.
here.
I think it's
Spot
going
the
left a
top
little bit
5.
more. It's not even downhill that much. Oh, wow. Well,
Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge.
yeah, I would have loved that.
Gets that one to go down,
be
and
honest.
that'll end the day's work. Okay, Rich, just around to play now. An exciting finish we've got coming up.
Yeah, so far 54 good holes
I mean,
of action. Hopefully
minus
18 more
8.
to come tomorrow.
Wow, Will
On
really.
behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B.
He made
thanks for tuning
3
in. Catch you
bogeys
tomorrow.
by the time we got to -7. He made 3 bogeys after that. But look, see, the leader's -22. Oh, 2 people are. So Seth, Reeves, and JT Poston. One of them's gonna get to 30. Watch. And we're at max level. But you can still go. That's. I wonder if we're. So if we keep leveling up, or all we're gonna get is money, I'm guessing. We've maxed out the clubhouse pass. Even though we didn't even buy it, we maxed out the level progression. Wedge swing path grip. That could be very useful. We'll look at that after the 4th round. So level 50 is the max here. I can't remember, was level 50... I know level 50 was the max for whatever the hell It was like another clubhouse pass, but I think it was level 100 or 70 or something. I don't know. 2K21. I can't remember what the max level for that one was.
Proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open.
Whoa, the wind
is about to
completely
start.
changed direction.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam, and Rich, this next golfer, as they begin their round, what do you think of their chances?
Not good.
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead.
Oh, that was
And
slow.
let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Well, it's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
Great bunker shot.
He finds himself currently tied for ninth.
They must have fixed those the partial
Let's see what happens
splashes.
here on the second hole.
I've yet to... I think I've hit one bad one in the past couple of tournaments.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back.
I'll
I
say we
guess
just
they're
can't be
seeing
slow,
something
but I
I'm
pulled
not.
it.
They're going with less club here.
If we hadn't have
Interesting.
pulled it,
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt
Definitely would have been
24
closer.
feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what
weird.
a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for ninth.
2 wedges into
Find
the
ourselves
green.
on a par 3 here.
2 awful shots.
Going with the
Oh, that
9
should be
iron, I
good.
think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely
That's a good
looking
9
shot
iron.
into birdie range here at the third. 7 feet to the cup. Yeah,
I was gonna
nice
say
mid-range
that better
birdie
not
like
miss
that one.
right. It breaks left.
He's currently tied for 8th.
I was getting ready to get pissed because it
Let's
broke
see what
left
happens here
immediately.
on the 4th.
Just stay in the fairway. Okay.
That's some
This
good
is a
golf right
course
there.
where if you're not in the fairway, you're screwed.
Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green.
I am, but I hit it slow, so it really doesn't matter. We stay on, but we're going to be worse off than if we were not.
Good shot there.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
I don't think it's...
And this putt to move into the top 5.
I didn't hit it. You got to hit it.
That's disappointing.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard.
It wasn't
They
going to go in
raced past the
anyway.
hole.
But
Now,
still.
8 shots back after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
That's 4 fairways on this
That
hole.
doggle hunt.
Second shot here on the 5th.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
That pole just went way
Well
left.
played. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short.
I swear
It's
your
back
pulls,
uphill
no
and
matter how
nothing worse than
small,
leaving
that
an
just
uphill
doesn't
putt
break.
short.
Just doesn't break.
This is a par putt.
Just negate the slows.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Nicely holed. And for par. He finds himself in a share of 10th place. Here we are at the 6th
And that's
hole.
stupid too. We are 8 shots back, but we're in a tie for 10th. That makes no sense. Wow. That was the
Yeah, that's
worst
just
drive I've
not gonna
hit
work for him.
in a very long
Ooh,
time.
sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Nicely done.
It's just like I wasn't
And
paying
here we
attention
are
at
with
all.
the 3rd shot.
Breeze straight into him.
Just about perfect. Oh, wow.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
That wind just took the wedge down.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just
Whatever.
10 feet to the cup here. This is a good chance. Oh, that's a clutch par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Yeah, we're 10 shots back.
Deep into the front 9.
Somehow
Here we are at the
top
7th
10.
hole.
What?
Going with the hybrid.
It's one of the only times I've ever done that with a hybrid.
Better bring their binoculars. Gonna have a hard time seeing the hole from there. Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
I need some. Oh, it's not gonna make it. I need something special to happen to get a birdie anywhere.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A par putt on the table. That gets the job done. He's currently tied for 10th. I love a good 2-shotter. Birdies on par 4s feel great because you've had to execute all 3 shots.
Yeah, well, we aren't getting one here.
Time for the second shot at the 8th.
This par 4, you can. I mean, you can't even make it to the green.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle
Look at
of
that,
the
we had to go
fairway.
driver off the deck
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
just to get it here.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently 14 under for the event.
Actually, the only people that
waits at this next hole.
will do pretty well and then just go off the
that
face of the earth
absolutely
are your
flushed.
rivals. Like you saw Will, he
What kind of
dropped
shot are they facing
3
here, Henny?
shots.
And from around
By the time he was
135
done.
yards,
The
over
leaders,
300 yards from the tee
you know,
as
never
well.
do that.
That's
Leaders
pretty
in
solid.
tournaments.
Great looking shot this.
Yeah, that was a really
the
good
wind was
shot.
howling, but that didn't matter. Looking good so far.
That was a fantastic shot.
Oh,
The lie
terrific.
was
What an
straight
effort.
left. The wind was, what was it, 14 mile an hour left, uphill.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Nicely done. Second shot here at the 10th. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Slow. And it's not going to go down that hill either. Damn it.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
Well,
6
I mean,
feet remaining
you
to the
can't.
cup. Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
I swear, these are the hardest par 5s.
No movement up or down.
Just
on the
because you can't
leaderboard
get
for this
to 'em.
player. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
The tempo there was exquisite.
A little fast, but thank you.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
What? No, it's helping.
Come on, get down.
It was so far uphill that, I mean,
Oh, that was pure.
based
putting
on
for
the uphill, the
birdie
wind
here.
really shouldn't have done too much to that, but it did. Wow.
Oh, just missed. And that should
Well,
secure
way
the
further
par
left
of this
than
one. He's in
I
a
was
share of
thinking.
10th position. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
This
I was
one
getting
headed
ready
in
to
the
say, I
wrong
have these
direction,
longer
out to the
irons
right.
kind of figured out. I've been hitting them
Well,
pretty
they've found the
well.
bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there.
That was a good one.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? The leader
I've been
now
getting
has
better,
a
you know.
one-stroke advantage.
Luke's been noticing me.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing from around 160 yards.
Puff a breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, I barely got up there too.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
I don't take anything lightly.
That's inside the range.
Wow, that is the most boring scorecard I've ever seen.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
I thought that was going to be slow.
And he's down there.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Yeah, nicely played.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Pulled it a little bit. Oh, it needed more to the
Steady
left.
now. That'll sting a bit. If you can make this one, it's for par. That will work.
I mean, I'll be honest. Except
Our
for the
leader
first
is
round,
a
I'm
couple
really
of shots
happy
up
with
at
the way
this
we played.
stage.
Because like I said, it's not an
Par
easy
threes
course.
always offer up
They
that
just
hope
have
of
the
a hole-in-one.
CPU set in a really dumb way.
Chosen the pitching wedge.
Come
here.
on, wind. Bring it back.
Not the result
That
they
little
were
bit of
after there.
fast shouldn't have mattered
Wind
with
is
the
absolutely
wind
swirling in this part of the golf
going 10
course.
mile an hour, a little bit to the
He's
right.
got a
They
par
should
putt
have
here.
really
Let's see if he can
countered
make it.
each other,
He finds himself
and
in
it
a share of
just
eight.
been kind of a straight shot.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4.
No, it's not.
What will they do?
It's short in the sense that it's
Well, that's a
shorter
handy shot.
than a longer par 4, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's no different than it's just a shorter hole. It's not drivable, not even close.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. He's currently in 8th position. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
We'll just go full bore
Gotta put
3
your foot down.
hybrid.
This is as good a time as any.
Man, yeah, the pull. That slight bit of pull, just look at that
This
tree.
is an extremely
Going
long
crazy.
putt. You might even have to hinge on this
God,
one.
it's only 11 mile an hour
This
winds, but that
for
tree
a
is
birdie,
freaking out.
birdie run.
I didn't hit it. Didn't hit it. I think I had the
Didn't
line.
quite have the right stuff there. This one just outside 7 feet
I'm
to the
tired.
hole.
Nice little par putt here.
I'm getting sleepy. But I keep playing. I can't help it.
He finds himself currently in 8th.
That makes no sense. 12 shots back, but we're in 8th place.
Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Perfect drive to end the tournament.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
345.
Taking aim from
Getting
around
that 4 hybrid
240
out.
yards out here.
Up the hill to an elevated
An
green.
awful
They're
4
gonna
hybrid
need
to
take
end
a
the
little extra club
18.
to get it all the way back to this pin.
God damn it.
Getting ready to play their
It's like,
third.
of course. And then look at that. I mean, you couldn't
Time
get that
now
up.
for the 4th shot.
I would have had to use a pitch. And I don't want to use a pitch. But we made the chip.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Alright, chip in on the
Oh, what a
last for
shot
birdie.
that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Great feel, great judge, great speed.
Using the pitch that
Yeah, I like
short
this.
to me is just so, like, it's too much risk for the reward, you know? And the flop really should have got there. That was an awful replay. Oh, we played the last 3 rounds really good. Basically 6 under par each round. We finished 18 under.
A top 10 finish. Are they pleased with that?
They should be. They should be. Ball striking wasn't great this week. They got a lot out of the game, so a top 10 finish.
It was, except for the first round. The first round, we struggled on the first round.
Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports.
And like I said, 30's under's gonna win it. 31 under did. That's just too high for a major. It's too high for a major. I could have seen the 24 right there, Scotty Scheffler. But no. Especially for this course. I mean, I played pretty good the last 3 rounds. But, yeah. You played great, Will. You really did. He even got an eagle. But there's those 5 extra bogeys. And we stay in seconds. Okay, yeah, so it's just ball sleeves. Is the, That's stupid. That's dumb that the ball sleeves are the ball fitting. We're at Ping Clubs. We've already maxed you out, Ping. No. We need one more, I think, for Titleist. One more for Adidas? Can't remember. Let's check. Okay, we need 2 more for Adidas. Three more. And then Titleist is 1, right? Yeah, 1 more for Titleist. We just got that. Okay. So that's where we're going to end this when we come back. We'll be doing the Travelers Championship at TPC River Highlands. Tiger Woods, again, all it takes is 1 win for us to be #1 in the FedEx Cup. But I don't see that win coming. I think we're just going to have to be 2nd and 3rd and hope Tiger doesn't win to get up there. I don't see us winning a tournament because the CPU on hard mode is just insane. I mean, they're going 25 to 30 under now in 3 to 4 rounds. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.